To a junkie, to his arm in a pinch. Pure precision now was written in stone like hieroglyphics. My walk is more meaner. I'm spitting foreign like a beamer. Yeah, I keep an eye on Nina, in case I gotta pull up on a schemer. So, step into the arena. Step into the arena. Step into the arena.
Big step up.
Step into the arena.
King lyrical, shout it out. You spit foreign like a Benz, my drive foreign like I brought the Audi out. Old Brooklyn like dirty.
Damn love, just when my mind no longer can love. How you so fine, you got a fan club. Cause if not, I'll be the president. No way you're not having said, okay, I'm not hesitant. I can't front, no. I help but look cause you so handsome. Now every day I be wanting you. Send my good morning too. I follow your lead, babe, what you wanna do? Tell me when and how you might want it. Whatever that could be, you know I'll do. Just say the word, you know that I'm on it. I won't let you down, cause baby, you know I got me ride for you, but will you ride for me? Willing to try with you, but will you try for me? If there's anything I do, won't make you cry for me. If it's alright with you, it's alright with me. And I'm misunderstood. I can see the kind of love you get, no other could. Wanna be your one and only. Tell me if you would, let me love you good. I can show you better when I'm misunderstood. Tell me when and how you might want it. Whatever that could be, you know I'll do. Just say the word, you know that I'm on it. I won't let you down, cause baby, you know I got heaven must have made you. You were such a vibe, placed it by an angel. Fall from out the sky high, hope it doesn't change to devil in disguise. Cause from what I see, you could be for me. Heaven must have made you. You were such a vibe.
Yo, welcome back to the Arena Podcast. Hoodie Frank Liano here.
Classy Pebbles.
And we got another guest with us for the night. 2 of 2. We're going to finish off strong. We got Asbury Park's own in the building.
What up?
Drea, what's good with you?
Hey, thank you for having me. I love y'all.
No doubt, sis.
love
What
you
up,
too,
what up, what
sis.
up?
What's good?
Welcome back to the Arena.
Thank you. It's family in here, right?
Absolutely. So, the floor is yours tonight. We did get to link up with you briefly at a few events. You even came through the arena. I don't think we got the interview in, though.
No, you know, I did the little behind the scenes thing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to have you here on the couch with us.
I appreciate it.
The people an extended version of
Word.
Meet and Drea. So what's good?
Thank you. I'm cool. I am, life is living and, mom, music, work, shows, music.
For real.
Many talents over here.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. And I'm glad that you brought that up because I kind of want you to speak on like how you're able to keep a balance because you're a mom, you're working.
I don't,
and then
if that makes sense. I do, but I don't. So it's very hard because I'm very independent. I don't have a manager. I don't have I have advisors and things, and people I go to for advice and, but it's very hard. I do what I can do, but, mom life first.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I can mix the two together, then I do.
Okay.
So anything I can bring her to, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
She sings, so it's passed down the line. But
okay.
I do as much as I could do. My availability is a little strict because of it.
Right.
But I never gave up. And I never gave up the dream of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually live it. I do it. So it's possible. It's doable. And if you have a good support system behind you or, a good team, it's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is I actually got more buzz after I had a kid than I did when I was out. And going where I can go, and I had the availability and the free, you know, time. So, but the internet did a lot of that.
Okay.
The Facebooks and the social medias and the viralisms and things that had a lot to do with it. So I don't know, you know, if I get to be up there, then that's cool too. But I'm okay with. I'm okay with where I'm at. I mean, if I don't make it and she do, then that's what I was here for. You know what I'm saying? You sort of like the vessel or the you know, Mr. Miyagi and the grasshopper. Because she loves to do it, but I would never project my dreams and live vicariously through her, neither.
Right.
But I'm trying to set an example that do what you love, no matter what. Mm-hmm. Whether you make it, whether you don't, music is therapy to me. So poetry, writing, like that's a therapy. So even if I don't do it and I don't perform, I'm always gonna do it. But you know, I want her to see that you can do stuff. And you know what's crazy is she's 10 now. Well, she'll be 11 in September.
Nice.
So before I even had her, you know, the women in the industry and having babies wasn't so prevalent as it is now. So Cardi had mad kids, Lotto pregnant, Sexy Red had kids, and all these people, they showing you that, oh, because we're girls or we're women and it's a man industry, oh, you can't get pregnant, or you can't have kids and do it. All right, you might not be able to have kids and do it the way that you want it or do it the way that you saw it. But the universe flows the way the universe is going to flow. If that's the way that it's going to go, then that's the way that it's going to go. If it's meant to be, then, you know, somewhat, some people believe that your story's already written. Some people believe everything happens for a reason. So I manage it. I have to make sure that it, like you said, balance. But I also do it because it makes me happy.
Right,
you know?
right.
So
as long as you don't lose that piece of it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You get that sense of accomplishment anyway.
And you tell me something like I can't do something, I'm gonna do it even more.
That's right.
I want to do it 10 times
You know what I'm
harder.
saying? Like,
Right.
you know, I had a lot of, like, I won't get too into it, but I have a lot of people that are like, you know, skeptical because I'm a mom or skeptical because I was having a baby. Oh, and you know, I was out almost 7 months pregnant doing shows still. You see the belly. So she was on the stage with me kind of thing. So, you know.
Like you said, it's in her blood.
Shout out to David L. because he had a show. And that's the show that I was at. Out in the, I think it was the Queens. It was a Queens show.
David L. Bro.
Yeah, because, you know, and you know what? He bigged me up too. People probably look at you crazy. Like, this girl is in here big as hell, pregnant. This is so dangerous. Or something like that. I had somebody with me. I had somebody, you know, drive me. I was very careful and very safe and stuff. But don't let nobody, you know, on your dreams.
Right. Drea said it. Don't let nobody discourage you at all.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll be. But
so you got projects that's out officially? I think you got.
Okay.
How the situation looks?
I released Beauty and the Beats in 2012.
Okay.
That was kind of like a starter. I worked with some people and, you know, collectively, we released it. It was like the Ish Productions presents Drea, Beauty and the Beats. I released that that was Bandcamp days. Okay. Right? So it was like, you know, it was out there. It's not out anymore. It is. All of the songs are on my SoundCloud. Okay. But the album itself is not out. So that was like my pre like welcome baby to the scene kind of thing, type. You know? Okay. The last one I just did, January 2023, I released it a little over a month after my dad passed away. So it wasn't really in my timing. I mean, I had set to release it in January. I set to release it January 11th, like 111. Didn't know Chris Brown was doing that. And then he did. And there was actually an issue with one of my tracks. Someone from like overseas put it on YouTube, and now we're, you know, that whole clearing thing. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's out, and to fight a little bit. They were like, no, just release what you have. No, I need this song. It just plays well with my album. So this one, called Selfish, I released as my baby. Like, for real, because I did everything. Like, everything was me. I paid for it. I worked for it. You know, a lot of it, Epics, Lance, Purple Umbrella. You know Lance, right?
I think so. He was at the Asbury. Yeah, I remember.
He both of them basically recorded and engineered it.
Okay.
Other than that, the little bit of features that I have with Zen Chris and Fella, otherwise that's all me.
Got it.
All me after the fact.
Got
after, you know, the struggle and things of trying to get back out. I was like 10, 11 years. I released it 2023. I released 2012. That's a very long time for having nothing. But I always kept releasing stuff to kind of stay relevant. But that's my baby.
You be staying active too.
I try. You know.
Yeah.
I do a lot of things I guess I shouldn't do. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, you shouldn't make yourself so available, or you shouldn't be doing a whole bunch of stuff with a whole bunch of people, or they're not on your level, then you shouldn't be doing stuff with them neither. And I could get that part because you're not about to use me for clout, or you're not going to use me as a stepping stone. But at the same time, too, it's like, what if you don't do stuff? I'm probably one of the most humblest artists in the world. I don't care what you say. Call me a bitch. Say I got a mean mug, resting face, or all of that. But I'm really humble because I really do a lot of stuff with a lot of people. But it doesn't reflect. And that's the problem.
That's the problem.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah.
So I take
situations.
a lot of pride in what I just released. I'm working on something else now. I'm writing that track that you just heard is fresh. It's not even released. Hardly anyone has heard it for real. So yeah, and that's produced by somebody I met online, Diggy Diamond. I haven't met him in person, but you know, networking and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm working on something, and it's gonna take me a little bit, but it comes out, and I make sure that, I guess I would hope that it'd be worth it to the people, you know.
Now that song we played, what's the name of it? And you're releasing that as a single, or is that part of a project?
It's called Misunderstood. I probably will release it as a single.
Okay.
That's why I gave it to you pretty much, and it will be on the next album. I don't really have a name for the album yet because I'm not done with it.
Still cooking.
But yeah, we still cooking. I'm a very good cook though. So yeah, chef it up a little bit.
Now, Drea, I know you be having bars too.
Do she? Oh my goodness.
This one you were singing like letting the vocals
this one, right?
display. Yeah.
I did that on purpose. So a lot of people say, like, oh, what do you like to do better, rap or sing? And I really like them both equally. I'm a singer that can rap. Hear me out. Not all rappers can sing. I would assume that if you're a singer, you probably could rap. You know what I mean? If you can't rap, you can learn.
Yeah, true.
But I'm a writer overall.
So
I write all my stuff, and that's literally where it starts. So I did want to put out something more singy because a lot of people know me for the rap. Because that's what went viral, and that's like the bars, and I'm like, oh, and when you look at me, honestly, you're not gonna see it until you hear it. When I heard you have no idea until I open my mouth, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you would have no idea. I know I don't look how I sound sometimes. So sometimes I want to sound how I look. That's why, misunderstood some cute stuff, some lovey-dovey.
Okay.
I ain't in love right now or nothing, but, you know.
But I hear what you're looking for in the song, though. I hear it, Mama. Yes. I hear it. So.
That's what's up.
Putting my husband into fruition. He coming.
Hey, look, your future husband might be listening to the arena.
Hey!
So
I'm complicated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's not a bad thing. I'm just complicated.
Absolutely.
That's
See, as long as you know what you want, if you know what you want, and you don't be confusing nobody, be straightforward.
Exactly. Yeah.
Think it'll work out.
My mouth is a blessing and burden. It is. Word.
Would you ever date another artist?
I have.
Okay. How did that work out? May I ask?
It didn't. I'm single, so it didn't work out. Not because I can't, but I would love it. You know what I mean? Because you have so much in common, and like that's really cool. Like foundation, and but at the same time, if it's an ego thing, so like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, I'm better than you. But if I'm better than you a little bit, and people can't handle that criticism or something, they take it to an extent that isn't even like, I'll be your number one supporter still, but you being weird. And sometimes I've gotten the, sometimes I just want a regular girlfriend. You know?
Oh, you have a lot going on. Like
I'm not regular, so it's not
regular.
It's not even so much like the busy factor, but I guess the
That's
people in my face, or you know, oh, I gotta go do a show. Oh, is you really doing a show? Well, if you're not there and you don't see it, then I can't. Yeah, exactly, and I don't have time for that.
Exactly. Yeah,
so
as an artist, you gotta date somebody, or even like
you have to be mine.
That's it.
Yeah, your mind needs to be on the same level.
The foundation at home definitely gotta be strong.
Mm-hmm. For sure. That's why I love this. Real talk. I love the collective that y'all got because y'all really do it together. Y'all a team and not just personal and not just at home, but y'all are really like you make it work together. Y'all got your girls here and everything. Oh, yeah. So that's really cool. If I ever was to find something like that, I'd be blessed.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
You will. He coming.
Into the energy. Exactly. Speak that energy into the air. You feel me?
Okay.
That's dope. All right, Drea. So out of all the songs that you put out, what's one song that really defines you as an artist? Or maybe that one song, like say a label hit you up and they gave you a chance to play one song for them. What song would that be?
Those are two different questions.
Yeah, word. So you can answer whichever one.
Okay, because all right. So if a label was to say, "Oh, let me hear you," it's so difficult because I sing and I rap. So I feel like I would have to pick something that has both.
A little bit of both.
I was going to say
equally, so that you can actually hear
multiverse.
it. Right, and I don't want to be limited. If you tell me like I have to only sing and I can't rap, then you're taking away my passion a little bit for it, or it's So. I mean, I probably would tell people to go listen to Selfish because it's the album. It was the single. I rap, I sing, and bilingual. I do it in Spanish as well. Gotcha. So I would do that probably.
That's that viral clip that we got, right?
Yes, you know it is.
You know we came to Multiverse and shut it down.
Did she? Shut it down?
That yeah! Oh my God, that was so live.
Right? They were like, "Yo, that's
that was not ready. That was not ready.
Yeah,
that was not ready." And that one right there too. That's one of my favorites.
And single.
That's one of my favorites. That's true too. I got a little singing in there, but I just feel like it's not enough.
Nah, like you. It was like a little warning shot. Like, yo, I could if I want.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh wait, flowing.
And then
so I make you want to hear a little more. So maybe you're not ready because y'all ain't ready for me. Clearly, I mean, I don't know, but
that's dope. Yeah. Okay. So you sound like you're a real complete artist, and given the right opportunities, you'll take advantage of those, and then take it up to the next level. You know? For now, keep your foot on the gas.
Exactly.
And as long as you love it, enjoy doing it, keep going. You feel me? Pebbles, what's your thoughts on Drea as an artist?
She the shit. Okay, sorry. But what? She is fire. Like, she really has it going on. I see, like, so many different artists in you. Like, you got a little bit of Mariah Carey going on. Mariah Carey. You have, I feel like, the Brat a little bit going.
Okay.
You got, a little bit of everybody. And I just
big
love
names
it.
to be mentioned.
Those are big names.
Mm-hmm.
And in a legendary era, too.
Presence, too. Because you're not just standing there in front of the mic. You're flowing. You're engaging with everybody in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Giving them that eye contact and then just flipping that switch. I might hit you with the rap a little bit. I might hit you with the harmony. And then you coming back and you grounding yourself. So you straight fired.
I appreciate that.
And I've heard that from other people around us.
That's cool.
After you performed or like weeks later or once we dropped something to put a clip
that's love.
Thank you. And it's amazing.
You
don't find that every day, especially in female artists. So keep going. I love everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
I love this new track you got going on.
Thank you.
You're listening to it. Like, okay, Misunderstood. Yeah, I definitely need that in my mix. Absolutely.
I got you. You got it.
Girl, I'm so happy you done came here and dropped it on the Arena Podcast.
Thank you.
A nice exclusive for the
people. A little exclusive for the family.
That's what's
Had to.
It's dope. Mm-hmm. All right, so look, we're about to play some funny games. We're going to step into the arena, We'll take some pictures.
I like games.
So
I'm afraid.
Before we get into this, Drea, let the people know where they can reach you if they want to contact you, do some business with you, how they could do that.
So all social medias is Dark City Drea. SoundCloud, Facebook. I don't really be on Twitter like that. What is it? X now? It's called X.
I might have deleted that shit.
Instagram, TikTok. I'm not really big presence on TikTok. I don't know. I'm one of those old school types.
Drop a little something every now and then.
Every now and then I can put a little something
You got any shows, anything coming up?
I do have a couple shows. So I was invited to do North to Shore again this year in Asbury Park. It's the biggest music festival of New Jersey. It literally it goes down from like Atlantic City all the way up like Asbury, and then they go to the New Jersey Pack and over there. It's a collective of artists within a certain time frame in the summertime. Like I think it's like a week or 2 weeks or something like that.
Right.
And so I'm gonna be in the Asbury Underground Artist. I'm not really sure my location yet because they haven't given it to me.
Okay.
What they did last year was basically, you know what a crawl is? Like a bar crawl or things like that. Like, so every half an hour, starting from like 12, starts a new set of an artist somewhere in a location, all in Asbury, downtown Asbury. Yeah. So last year I was out there, Lex Banco, King Ramses was out there, like Bless. We were all at different locations. So like I would, you know how that goes? No, it makes it difficult because you try to get to the other people that you know shows. So that if you can, you can. But it's cool. I was invited. I did like one unofficially on Who Dat set like a couple of years ago with Alexander Simone. And then the year after I was invited officially to do my own set, and I was invited again, so I get to do that. I'll be in Trenton in August. For now, that's so far.
Oh, that's birthday month, right?
That is birthday month, and it's funny because there's a band called Foes of Fern from Asbury. It's a different genre, but Asbury's big music scene, and they've been doing this thing. Like a reality kind of show for a couple days, turned it half reality show, half music festivals kind of thing. They do it at a location, kind of secret location. So I was invited to do that this year too, which ends up falling on the 3 days of my birthday. So it's gonna be late. If I make it that far, cause it's a reality thing, so you'll get kicked off if they vote you out.
Right.
So if I make it that far, I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday doing like a half music festival, half reality show kind of thing. And I heard it's gonna be the last one that they're doing. This will be the 4th season or whatever. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, birthday month.
That's dope.
So anything y'all want me to book me, hit me up. I got a couple events, but I'm not booked all the way yet. So
let's
fill up her calendar.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So look, make sure y'all stay locked in. Dark City Drea, Asbury Park in the building. Make sure y'all follow the Arena Podcast. You feel me? So we're about to play this game. It's called Real Talk or Nah.
Okay.
And tonight's game of Real Talk or Nah is sponsored by To The Most Clothing and Just Bees Candles.
Okay.
All right, so Just Bees, they put your logo on the candle. They got their own logos and their own scents. So it's good for artists and entrepreneurs like yourself. You have a logo, you can put on a candle like that one.
That's cool.
Got the To The Most logo on the front, you feel me? And To The Most sent over a t-shirt. But they like, look, don't just be giving away nothing. They got to work for it. So you got to get these, you got to pick the right statement in this game. You feel me? So I'm going to explain the rules real quick. All right, so real talk or not, I got 3 statements here. One of them is real talk. And when I say real talk, I mean it's an actual fact. But you got to be careful because the other 2 statements close to a fact, I might have switched a word or a number to throw you off a little bit. You feel me? So if you pick the right statement, you get to get a candle from Just Bees and a t-shirt from To The Most. We're doubling up on the gifts for you tonight. You feel me?
Pressure.
All right, so you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, first statement is the first Cadillacs were 2-seater vehicles that were made in October 1902. Second statement is the Chicago Bears is the oldest team to never win a Super Bowl. And the third statement is the smallest bone in your body is in your nose. One of those is an actual fact. What you going with?
Okay, so I might be wrong, but I'm gonna have to eliminate the second one. Okay. I feel like Chicago Bears is not the oldest team. What'd you say? The oldest team
Oldest
to never win a Super Bowl?
To never win a
I feel like that's like Cleveland Browns area or something like that.
Okay.
But they might get a Super Bowl next year. Now that they done picked up Shador, who the Dallas Cowboys should have picked up. I'm really upset.
Everybody passed on, bro.
Everybody said that. They was supposed to.
Jerry. But anyway. Okay. I'm going to say the third. The nose, the part of the body, the smallest part of the body is in the nose. I'm wrong?
That's not it.
Really? Which one is it?
It's not it. Go ahead. What you got? Which one do you think it is?
What you got?
What you think it is? Go ahead.
The first one?
The first
About the Cadillacs? The Cadillac was a two-seater. What was the car that was made in 1902? I was born in 84. So that's not something I would even know.
So she was born after you.
And she knew.
And I think you should trust. I think you should trust.
Right, let me
your
find out.
lifeline.
Y'all
All right, so do I get a phone call like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Get one lifeline.
I get one lifeline. Then I want to call on my baby.
All right. And you want to go with the first
What they
one?
say from the mouth of babes.
So
Okay.
real talk or nah, the first Cadillacs were two-seater vehicles made in October 1902. That's actually a fact.
That's a fact. Go girl.
123 years
So you
ago.
get the shirt and I get the candle.
Look,
Go ahead. What you said? The smallest part of your body is what?
Yep.
Is your ear?
It's a bone.
For real?
Smallest bone.
Smallest
The
bone.
smallest bone in
It's
your...
in your ear.
Oh,
It's a bone in your
It's not
ear
in
the
your
size
nose,
of
it's
a
in your
rice.
ear.
from the mouth of babes.
Feel me? And the Chicago Bears actually did win one Super Bowl in 1986.
Okay, because, yeah,
I
knew that was
That
wrong.
didn't
All right,
sound
so-
accurate at all.
That works out. We'll accept that.
Okay, thank
Y'all did
you.
y'all thing, so that's all you. Hold that up.
We gonna share. Come here. You can hold up because you answered right. Come here. You could get it.
Come on in. Come on in.
From the mouth of babes.
She's
You
like,
get
nah,
the
I ain't
shirt.
doing all that.
I love the candle. To the most. Look at the camera. That's for you.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Yay!
You know, so again, shout out to Just Bees. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram at Just Bees XO. Follow to the most 1964. You know, follow the Arena Podcast. Dark City Drea in the building. You know, we're gonna be looking out for you. North to Shore, that's the next one.
Right now, yeah.
But you know, books are open.
That's in June. Yeah, so that's not too.
Else,
Yeah, exactly. You might.
Yeah. So you know,
It
lock
comes
in.
along.
Make sure y'all continue to support Sis over here.
Thank
I'm glad we
you.
was able to do this.
Humbly appreciate all the
you
love.
know? And we appreciate you. You always showing support.
Thank
And
you.
whatever we doing, you show up for us, pop out for us. So
Word.
definitely appreciate you.
I love what y'all got going on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Official shit.
And look, any other artists that's out there in Asbury Park want to connect with us, hit the DM, man. Come sit down with us. Let's build. You feel me?
Definitely.
Let's play this Misunderstood one more time and we out of here.
Hey. Don't be misunderstood. Go check me out, Selfish, on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Damn love, just when my mind no longer can love. How you so fine, you got a fan club. Cause if not, I'll be the president. No way you're not having said, okay, I'm not hesitant. I can't front, no. I help but look cause you so handsome. Now every day I be wanting you. Send my good morning too. I follow your lead, babe, what you wanna do? Tell me when and how you might want it. Whatever that could be, you know I'll do. Just say the word, you know that I'm on it. I won't let you down, cause baby, you know that